You got your questionnaires, your questions all written out, have you?
No.
No.
It's just going to evolve.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above, 'cause the sun's in my heart and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place.
The city of Napier is 300 kilometres north of the capital city of Wellington on the east coast. Hastings is 20 kilometres south of Napier. On the morning of February the 3rd, 1931, at 10:48, the district was shaken by an earthquake of the magnitude of 7 3/4 on the Richter scale. The epicentre being 20 kilometres northwest of Napier. This was the first earthquake of a high magnitude in a populous area since the European settlement of New Zealand. The business area of Napier was badly damaged in the first quake and subsequently by fire. Only about 12 of these buildings didn't have to be demolished. On the right, the lower 2 floors of a hotel, a brick building with some steel beams. Fortunately, the naval sloop HMS Veronica had berthed in Napier 3 hours before the quake, and within 9 minutes radioed details and requirements to the naval base at Auckland. 3.5 hours later, 2 cruisers with doctors, nurses, medical supplies and rescue equipment left Auckland. Bread was baked on the all-night journey to Napier, where the cruisers arrived the next morning.
Above you, night breezes seem to whisper I love you, birds singing in the sycamore tree, dream a little dream of me, say nighty-night and kiss me, just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me, while I'm alone and blue as can be, dream a little dream of me, stars fading but I linger.
Well,
So born
in Invercargill.
Yep.
And started school in Invercargill, but when I was 5 we shifted up here to Raupanga.
Yep.
And Mum and Dad had the general store.
That's right.
At Raupanga.
Yep.
There was actually 2 stores at Raupanga.
Yep.
But we had the big tin shed.
Yep.
On the main road. And I went to school there till I was 7.
Yep.
And then Mum's sister, my Auntie Mary, came up from Invercargill for a holiday, and for some reason or other they must have all discussed it and decided that I was going back down there with them.
All right. Yep.
I think it was possibly to do with the Maori population and the Maori school that I was going to. Mum and Dad must have decided that I was better off to go back.
Yeah.
So I actually went back down to Invercargill for a year.
Oh, yeah.
And then the war happened at the end of that year, 1939.
Yeah.
So Mum came down and got me.
I am speaking to you from the Cabinet Room at 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note stating that unless we heard from them by 11 o'clock, that they were prepared at once to withdraw their troops from Poland, a state of war would exist between us. I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany.
And now, by the screen's magic, we cross the world to see a grand parade of New Zealand's young manhood. More sons of empire who have answered the call of freedom. The Governor-General takes the salute as old diggers of 1914 head the parade of the younger generation of fighters. The New Zealand Expeditionary Force of 1940. The first contingent swings past. Chins up, shoulders square, grand soldiers all. The youth of a free country offering themselves to keep it so. An ideal that all the brute force in the world can never fulfill.
But you're still back into Raupunga then?
No, back to Raupunga.
Yeah.
And then I went to school there till I was 9.
Was there much war stuff going on in Raupunga?
No,
No?
there was
You
nothing
didn't,
much.
you didn't really notice
No,
much at all
nothing.
different there?
Not really. We had nothing to do with the war. No,
Yep.
not as far as that I
Yep.
was ever aware. We had the big flood while I was there.
Yep.
Of course, when we first shifted there, the railway didn't go right through. They were still working on the viaduct
Oh, yep.
and the railway through to
Yep.
Wairoa and Gisborne.
Yep.
That all opened while we apparently lived there.
Yep.
And then we had the big flood.
What's the big flood?
The flood was in, 1940?
Yep.
41, the flood.
Flood of what?
And that's when the road was out.
Yep.
And you had service cars, like the buses were called service cars then.
Yep.
And the service car would go as far as the viaduct. That was the one between Raupunga and Wairoa.
Yep.
And then they walked across the viaduct and got
yeah.
another
One
bus
from
the other
side.
end.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
But it affected a lot of the Hawke's Bay area too, apparently, that
Yeah.
big flood.
Yep.
We had no electricity
Yep.
up there. No sewerage, of course, never had that.
So just long drops?
Yes, toilet was outside,
Yeah.
bathroom was inside the house,
Yep.
but the
So
toilet
did you
was
have
out.
your own room and stuff, or was it like
No,
sharing?
we had it was sort of like a big long sun porch.
Yep.
And Mum and Dad's bed was up there, and my bed was hit down here.
Yep.
And the bathroom was off that.
Must have been pretty
I
cold.
think there was another bedroom,
Yeah.
but yeah, well there was another little bedroom,
Yeah.
and had a sitting room. The house was still there when we went back to live there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gone now, but it was still there.
Was that in between the two that are there now? Is that the shops?
That
are
was, yeah, where the two shops were, the house was in between.
there? Right.
Yeah. Yes, no. And then we moved to Napier when I was 10.
10.
No, 9.
Yep.
We moved to Napier.
Laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face. I'll walk down the lane with a happy refrain, and I'm singing, just singing in the rain.